Hello everyone, this is Ted with OAXRAY, and I'm very excited to announce one of our new sites, which is GanderMountain.com. The reason I love this site is because a lot of their items are unique. They're not going to be on all the different websites. So let's jump into a scouting report with OAXRAY and see what we find. Here's a 48-hour online sale. I love the sales with the time period, less likely to get spread to different groups and things like that. And here is a code CLRX30. You have to enter this at checkout. Now I'm going to go here and click on the OAXRAY extension and see what we come up with. Now towards the beginning you're going to say that there's not too many deals here, but what you have to remember is to put in your discount of 30%. Now we can also check raise for discounts and see if there's anything there. So before we go any further, let's check raise, and I've already pulled that up. Looks like we can get about 12% off today on raise.com, and as we scroll over to Ebates, it shows the CLRX30 code, plus you get 2.5% cash back. So we're looking at 30% on the website by using the code. We're looking at 12%. Plus we're looking at about 2.5%. We will just call this 40, let's do 44% so that we make sure we're there. And then we're going to click on the positive ROI button and see what we come up with. Now the second one in line, I'm going to look at this one, and you might notice the pictures are different. What you have to remember is Amazon has a variation, so it might show us a black variation versus the camo variation. Two colors here, so we can actually check out the black one or the desert pattern. Now one thing about this is it shows you different prices depending on what size you get. So let's look at some different sizes. It looks like the sizes are actually a little cheaper than expected. Most sizes are 104. Whenever you take the 44% off of that, you're looking at about $60 per pair for this item. I'm going to look on Amazon and make sure that we have a matching pair, and whenever we move over to the desert, what is it called, coyote brown, then we come up with that. Now I think 10.5 is in stock, so we're going to check for 10.5, see if it's profitable. And right here we see that 10.5 sells for $139.94. So just in the first few seconds we're able to find something that looks profitable. As we start at the top, we're going to look for the number of stars. This is 4 stars, so we're not worried about excessive returns. Another thing we want to look for is a number of reviews. Looks like we have 46 reviews on this item. Now the reason I look specifically at the number of reviews here is because, as we can see, this listing has only been available since January 6, 2015. As of today, that's a little bit more than a year. On average, on my listings, for about every 100 orders I get, I might get 1, maybe 2 reviews. So what that means is there's been a lot of shoe sales. Whenever you do the math, to get 46 reviews, it took a lot of shoe sales to get there, and it's only been 1 year. So there have been a good amount of sales throughout all the sizes on this item. Now I'm going to copy the ASIN so I can put it into the fee calculator. I have a little button here for the fee calculator. I know there's a few different iterations of Amazon fee calculators out here. I'm going to paste in the ASIN. Now it's going to take a few seconds to pull up because there's so many variations, and you're going to need to select the correct one. So here's the fun part. Whenever we stack all of our discounts for this shoe that is selling for $139, we're going to put in our buy cost of about $60. Now you can go through and actually do the exact cost, the exact buy cost after using gift cards and using those things, but I'm going to estimate it's going to be about $60. And here our inbound shipping cost looks like it's about 2 pounds. We're probably going to be able to fit 8 of these, maybe 10 of these in a box. So I'm going to put $1.25 for the inbound shipping cost, and we're going to sell this thing for $139. Whenever we hit calculate, we're going to be able to figure out what our margin on this item is going to be. Oh, I put everything in the wrong place. Yes, I did. So we're going to flip this and put the 139 at the top. Sorry about that. And we're going to put the prep service fee down here. And we're going to put the cost down here. And we're going to hit calculate. Looks like on this item, we're going to spend $60 approximately. And our marginal impact is going to be about 51. So it looks like we're going to a little bit less than double our money. Now, the cool thing about shoes is once you find an awesome set of shoes, you can then go back to the listing and figure out what other colors, what other sizes are profitable. So once I found that one item, I would start going back to various sizes. I would start checking the lowest price, and I would start figuring out all the profitable sizes that are available here. I see 8.5 is available. I go back to Amazon. I see 8.5 right here. I can check this out. See, it's 111.19. I put that into the fee calculator and figure out how profitable this item is. Thank you very much, and have a great day, and make some money using OAXRAY.